So yeah, I got you here, and then start with about 2
Yeah,
instead of all the way down to avoid
exactly.
wobble.
Because you got metal here that has to fit in here, and this has to fit in there. So there's
Sure.
a little bit of,
Sure.
you know, play in there. So we're trying to eliminate as much wiggle as possible.
Makes sense.
Because that's the problem.
So start with 1, take her up.
Yeah.
So you get your hitch off.
Time you're opening or closing something up and it doesn't fit or open or close right, you've probably got so these scissor jacks, we're just gonna go down, touch, get pressure on them, and we're not trying to mess with anything else we've done.
Sure. So we'll put our 4 mains down, level those, level off the front first, and use your support.
And I get it, you know, good and tight where it's you hear it's nice and tight. And what that does is pull all of the play in the legs to keep it straight, you know. So I'll do all 4 of my.
Okay, so start there with that one and we come inside.
And then that one, now you're good to go. And then I usually just throw this underneath this little tension on it to where it just helps keep everything nice and tight. But before you're getting ready to unlock, make sure you got it loose so you can. This nut right here, you're gonna crank it out to right there, position 1, and that just opens the roof far enough for you to get your floor out.
Okay.
You don't want to have it all the way up with all of the weight out there, so we're trying to keep it back as much as we can. So this right here, you put this in when you're transporting it.
Okay. Gotcha.
And you know, you'll need to make sure that this is loose, that's pushed back and locked, and then just kind of pull this back, and you know, there's a hole in the middle of it, wiggle it through, and again, so see how like this cable is nicely layered, right? You want to start yourself off like that. So like you're gonna try and have a nice clean, because if you don't, then you're gonna wear out your cable and it'll jump and pop and stuff, you know. So hey, and these we only put on hand tight. You know, because usually when we get everything set.
So once we'll get those out, we'll swing out here. These will come out.
And these go on the front side of this.
Okay, so always the front.
Always the front.
For the wheels, and they can pop in there. These go in the top and thread them before we have it all the way down.
It hits and you see that it's got slack, then just go
so
ahead
we'll
and
have
take it
our
off.
wheels on, we'll raise it up, start bringing it back. We're gonna hook up our greens here to help us guide it back into right here.
Exactly it.
And we'll bring them back to right there so they're even together. Okay. All right, so now that we've got these down on both sides, back over here out of the way, roof's good here, now we're ready to bring the floor up.